I'm Tai Snaith. I'm a visual artist. My work ranges from painting and drawing to collage to assembling to sculpting ceramics. So I spent about a week in the Redmond Barry collection and worked with a series of books from that collection as the basis of my photographic images, and then introduced objects from my own collection, from my family's collection, and made artefacts and assembled those objects on top of the open books and then photographed them and then made them giant. The titles, in retrospect, when I looked at the bibliography, were all pretty amazing. So there was Violent Storms, The Fungi Kingdom, Tattoo History. So they were all sort of titles that could be the title of a fictional book even. But everything comes from non-fiction, so all works of art originate in the real world. I guess I've put my personal meaning over the top of something that could be seen as a textbook. My grandmother was a big collector of items of all different things. So her collection of Bakelite bingo counters and my grandfather's crayons that for whatever reason she kept because they were important to her. So those little objects become very potent symbols or ciphers of nostalgia, and I think people really relate to them in a way. It's a personal meaning for me. So there's a double page of flowers that has a little gift card that is, thinking of you. But then to tie that into a book about flowers, I guess you start to think about what a flower is to a human, what role it plays as a symbol. Humans react very differently when there's something on a big scale that is bigger than their body. What I liked about that was, even if it's not a conscious idea, that you could go into that book, actually enter the book as another world. I think libraries are the most egalitarian place in the city, and I think that that's just so inspiring, that anyone can walk in there and use the library, but also if you've got enough passion and conviction, you can be published in the library. And I love that idea that books are really just a symbol for the real world, but then they can also outlive us. So half the people that wrote those books are no longer in the real world, but their creative integrity kind of lasts on. And hopefully mine can, at least for a few years anyway.